if you're trying to look better than you have in your entire life, right? You've always struggled to figure out what foods do I eat, how do I eat foods, and how do I follow a nutrition plan that doesn't taste like shit, but I can actually stick with and it leaves me filled, satisfied, and I actually feel good. I don't eat cans of tuna, right, every single day, and you're actually wanting to get in amazing shape, not only look great, but you also want to feel great mentally because you have work, you have responsibilities, you have all these things. But when you traditionally diet, you just feel drained, lethargic, and you're sure as hell not going to just rely on GLP-1 to eat less of the already bullshit you're probably eating McDonald's. I'm going to walk you through 3 foods, okay? If you just stuck to these 3 foods and just ate this, you would literally strip that off your body. You would have more mental clarity. You would get more done at work. You would feel better. Your testosterone would be better. Your sleep would be better. And you would feel incredible. Okay, so I'm going to walk through these 3 foods. Not only have these 3 foods transformed my body to help me lose 61 pounds in 5 months, but also transform the bodies of all my clients. Okay, I run a one-on-one coaching program and I help men and guys and executives and busy professionals lose weight, get in shape, and actually make fitness a lifestyle. Okay, so I'm going to walk you through kind of how this works. If you want to skip all this and you just want help getting in amazing shape, you can click the link to the work with me below. But getting into the video, the first food you want to make the base of what you're eating each day is lean meats, okay? 93.7 beef, ground beef, chicken, ground turkey, okay? So beef would probably be my number 1 lean meat. So like 93.7 ground beef, 96.4 ground beef, New York strip steaks, ribeyes, lean meats, okay? Every 16 ounces of lean meat is 100 grams of protein, okay? So if you do, right, 8 ounces at lunch, 16 ounces at dinner, 150 grams of protein per day in beef. Okay, so what I do is, half a pound 93.7 ground beef, and then in the evening, I do half a pound at lunch. Then in the evening around dinner time, I'll either do like a pound of ground with maybe some like sweet potato or something like that, or I'll just do like a big steak. Like last night I had a 16-ounce New York strip steak. That's a fat-ass steak. And you know what? It's really good too, right? Could you eat a 16-ounce New York strip every night? I bet so, okay? It's no tuna bullshit, chicken and rice, this clown stuff that all these bodybuilders try to eat. Okay, so lean meats, and I would probably pick beef as your meat. And the second food group is gonna be eggs and avocados, okay? So you're gonna notice here, it's like lean meats, okay? So lean protein. The second is gonna be eggs, avocados. This is gonna be your healthy fats, okay? I usually use eggs because it's like healthy fats with a little bit more protein. So I'll do like beef and eggs for lunch, like half a pound of beef with a little bit of eggs, or I'll do like beef with some avocado if it's like a leaner cut, or like with dinner, I'm not gonna add eggs to like the 16-ounce New York strip or like a ribeye because it's already got fat. So it's like use your discretion. If the leaner the meat, you're gonna wanna add some healthy fats to it. So like if you do chicken, you probably wanna have eggs and avocados with it to make sure it's like healthy fats with the lean protein. Why do we want the healthy fats? Is because the protein already is slow digesting, or it's the slowest digesting macronutrient. When you add fat to it, it digests even slower. And fat is so important because your testosterone, your hormones are derived from fats. Okay, so you need healthy fats if you want optimal hormone function. Okay, that's why in our program, my one-on-one coaching program, it's like I spread out their calories, their protein, and we also have like a fat target as well because you need to make sure you're getting adequate fats or else your testosterone is going to dip. And that's why I do that for all my clients, and we ensure that we raise our testosterone as well. I have one client who our goal was to raise his testosterone from like 300 is going to get over to 1,000 plus. If you want help with that, you can click the link below. So lean meats, eggs, avocados, healthy fats. You could add nuts in there, but eggs, avocado, like I would just stick with eggs and avocado because nuts, you're gonna eat a handful of almonds here and there. They're gonna be sitting around your house, you're gonna get honey roasted, like eggs, avocado. Boiled eggs, regular eggs, avocado, lean meats, can't go wrong, okay? After that, the last food group is fruit, okay? Bananas, apples, berries, strawberries, blueberries, blackberries, oranges, kiwis, watermelons, cantaloupes, fruit. Okay, you have lean meats, healthy fats, and fruit. Here's why I choose fruit as my carb. Okay, number 1, protein slow digesting. Fat makes the protein digest even slower, and fat's very slow digesting. Fiber is indigestible. Okay, you can't digest fiber, and that's why it makes it slow digesting. The reason fruit is great, if you eat a tablespoon of sugar, then it instantly digests, right? There's nothing wrong with it, it just instantly digests. All carbs are sugar, but if you add fiber to that, you can't digest the fiber, so it slows down the digestion. Okay, so it makes the fruit digest slower. You add that fiber in with protein, healthy fats, it gives you an amazing slow digesting meal that gives you a stable release of sugar, 4 to 6 hours after you eat it. So with fruit as well, okay, no matter how much you eat, if it's steak, eggs, rice, sweet potato, after you finish a pure savory meal, you always want something sweet after, okay? But if you eat steak, eggs, avocado, and the carbs you're getting are fruit, you can eat the eggs, you can eat the beef, you can eat the avocado, but after you finish your protein, you want something sweet. But you also want carbs, you want fiber, okay? So you have the fruit, and you get both your carbs, and you get a little something sweet after. So you hit 2 birds with 1 stone, and you drop your calories, right? If I had rice, I would have rice, and then I would still want something sweet, okay? But if you have fruit, I get my carbs, I get fiber, and I get something sweet. So there's another bonus there that rice, sweet potato doesn't give you. Listen, I'm all for complex carbs. Rice, sweet potatoes, quinoa, great. I just know that I feel better and I like having fruit as my carb because I always eat less. When I have, 50 grams of blackberries after a half a pound of ground beef with 3 eggs, I get a little bit of carbs, but I always eat less carbs and I still feel great because you get that sweet and you get that carbs and you have that fiber. It literally gets you going the whole rest of the day. Okay, so those are the foods I would recommend. When it comes to like how do you structure your day with those foods, what are the macros I should be eating, like how do I make this in my life, what happens if I travel, what happens if I go out, what if I am going to a conference, how do I prepare that, and like how do I make sure that like with work and everything, and okay, what do I do in the gym now? I'm eating this way, but like what do I do workout wise, or how do I stay accountable, how do I like have the motivation, or like how do I make it easy? That's what I do inside my one-on-one coaching program. So like if you're a professional, you're an executive, or somebody who wants to get in shape, but you have kids, you have work, you have everything under the sun, you're like, I just don't have the time, I don't want to deal with all this shit, I don't want to ChatGPT everything. That's where I come in. I will literally, A to Z, guarantee your results, help you get in amazing shape, lose 30, 50 pounds, 6 inches off your waist in 6 months. If we don't get our results in the 6 months, I will keep coaching you for free until you do. Like guaranteed results. I will take care of all it for you. I will help you. Anything you need, like I will make sure you're taken care of. And I promise you, like I will fucking kill this for you. If you would like that, just do all of it for you. You can click the link below to work with me and I'll help you. Okay, so hopefully this was valuable. Hopefully this was helpful. Have an amazing day. And I'm looking forward very much to working with you. Click the link below and we'll talk soon.